I'm about to drive solo through America's poorest region, southeastern Kentucky, to see the homes, the bars, and the routines that shape everyday life here.
Ain't nothing out here.
But I have to be careful that I don't end up down the wrong road.
We're gonna keep moving before I get shot at.
I have no plan, no script, and no idea who or what is waiting around each bend.
Your best bet is to carry a pistol with you.
My mission is to meet people living off the grid, hear their stories,
I've had over 100 surgeries.
and show a side of rural America most of us will never see.
I'm entering a place called the Whitley City, which is apparently the biggest town in the county, and there's like nothing here. This is the only stoplight. I don't know if people are gonna want to talk to me or not, or if they're gonna be like, what the hell are you doing here? McCreary County is consistently ranked among the poorest in the country in terms of median income. It is said that the poverty rate is over 40% out here, which is pretty stark. This county doesn't have a hospital. It doesn't even have a local newspaper. But there's a ton of mom and pop stores. It's a lot more nerve-wracking to do this than it looks because people are very standoffish. I have a Texas license plate in this rental car, and when you roll up with any license plate that doesn't say Kentucky, people kind of look at you like, what are you doing here? You're kind of guilty until proven innocent. Not everybody is open and friendly, but the people that are incredible, and it's what makes America a great country. All right, here we go. Leaving the town, into the countryside.
Kentucky's story goes way back. First settled on Cherokee land, then built on coal, bourbon, bluegrass music, and of course, fried chicken.
It's the only way that you're going to get chicken that is finger-licking good.
But these days, the coal mines are closing, jobs are disappearing, and entire communities are struggling to get by.
This part of the country was one of the richest, had the highest paying jobs, a lot of people living here, a lot of activity, and now it's just literally a ghost town.
So far, I'm striking out on things to do and people to meet. But there's one thing Kentucky's famous for all over the world.
The birthplace of KFC. This is where Colonel Sanders first started cooking his world-famous chicken, all the way back in the 1930s, about 100 years ago. But his chicken became so good that travelers would literally detour all the way out here in the middle of nowhere just to taste it. At one point, Colonel was selling gas on the side of the road, which looked and felt just like this. This was Colonel Sanders' actual house. You see him here in the window. That is so freaking cool. I have a theory that nobody has seen more of the world than Colonel Sanders. There are like 30 or 40,000 KFC chains around the world, and his face is everywhere. We'll go ahead inside and check it out. But first, there's a dude playing a flute, which I'm gonna go say hi. I don't know what's going on with him. How you doing? My name's Drew, nice to meet you.
Drew?
Yeah, your music is great.
Thank you.
You just playing for fun, or?
Well, I'm trying to make a few tips. The old SSI checked it,
Oh.
make it till the first.
I'll give you a little tip. I've traveled all over the world, like many countries, and I see KFC everywhere.
Yep.
More than McDonald's.
This is where it all started. Now, he was an interesting fella. He actually shot a guy. he was a cantankerous. If you talk to some of the locals here, that some of their family worked for him, he was a pistol.
He shot a guy.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to learn about the life here, that's it. Like, what, is it happy, is it sad?
It's a mixture.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people here that have tons of money and have a big happy life or whatever, and there's people here that don't have hardly anything. I'm just average. I'm just trying to get by.
After meeting my first friendly local, I'm ready to try the original KFC. The chicken is crispy, juicy, and way better than any fast food I've ever tasted.
It tastes so much better here. Right, Colonel? Want some?
Now that I'm well fed, I drive around trying to talk to people, but not everyone reciprocates.
Are you from around here?
Yeah.
It's a nice place?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man.
Bye.
Have a good day. Thank you. I'm just driving around to try to meet some people and see what's going on.
Well, the best restaurant around here, they got like right down here. That's Dairy Queen Ingles. They got like cherry cokes, kind of old fashioned.
Are the people around here nice?
Now that I've seen how difficult it is to make friends here, I'm even more nervous to drive around these back roads alone. But just as I'm starting to lose hope, I spot some hitchhikers on the side of the road.
How you doing? What's going on?
We're just walking to the house.
Okay, cool. Are you guys from here?
Yeah.
I just came here to try to meet some interesting people, but there's not a lot going on out here.
Oh, if you go on down, there's a McDonald's on your right, and then you go on up, and on your left, there's a Arby's and a That's about it. Pizza Hut.
So McDonald's, Arby's, and Pizza Hut.
That is it. Welcome to Pineville.
Hey, can you give us a ride about a half a mile? Maybe a mile, give or take.
Sure. What's your name? I'm Drew. Nice to meet you.
Brian.
How you doing? Are people like very standoffish? Like if you don't know them, they're not trying to make new friends?
Well, let me tell you, they're kind of like they bring a gun in your face. Some of
Yeah,
them.
and well, you're giving me a ride.
They won't.
People do not give a ride to, man.
I was told not to do what I just did, but you guys did seem pretty harmless. So
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that like to say what they want to say, but we are really good-hearted people. We're taking on it.
We're right up there on the right.
is this considered a holler?
Yeah, this
Yep.
is the holler.
you tell you from the city.
I was told if you roll into a holler and people don't know you, they might take out a shotgun.
Anytime you come down in here, man, your best bet is to carry a pistol with you.
Do you mind if I see your house?
No, come on, man.
Just for like 10 minutes. Oh shit. My name's Drew.
Is that Drew?
Nice to meet you. How are you doing? No, I'm from Arizona, but my car says Texas. How are you?
Good.
How you doing? Nice to meet you, Pee-wee. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
Nice to meet you. Oh,
I got my hand
no
full of
problem.
nasty.
No problem.
Take care.
We live countrified.
This is cool, man.
This is the woman of my life. He just gave us a ride home.
How you doing?
He's from Arizona.
Oh, you don't have to stand up. You don't have to stand up. Nice to meet you.
You too.
How are
That
you?
woman gets around better than
Yeah.
me and her or you.
I believe that. So
I
did you grow up in this house?
No, I didn't grow up in this
Okay,
house.
good.
I grew up on down the road.
So you know all these houses, like they family?
No, not all these people ain't. This is us as family.
Yeah, Mama
California or
owns
something.
from the black top, all that
And she
grass,
owns this up
all the
here.
way up.
Are they friendly, these people?
Yeah, except them idiots up there in the trailer.
They're just
Troublemaking God.
Really?
just rude people that
That's not good.
just, just mean, like rude.
So what's the life like here? Is it enjoyable?
Yes.
It is if you like being in the mountains and stuff. If you don't have a job or anything, it's a lot of people.
But I think the unemployment rate's like 40%.
It is, yeah. Well, I tell you, that's why a lot of people get hooked on drugs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
This is the worst state for, I think, what did it say? Like the methamphetamine, everybody
That's
around
the
here.
most top rated.
Really?
It's took everybody I know. I mean, I used
Really?
to, actually, I'm a recovery addict. I used to be on drugs. I was locked up for 3 years. I've been out a year now.
You were
And
locked
then-
up for drugs?
Yeah, for possession of drugs, yeah.
It's good that you're sober and better.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to find out. It's nowhere else to, no jobs around here, Harlan,
How'd you guys meet?
They just pulled up here with one of his buddies.
You
I
just
didn't
rolled
know.
up like I did?
Yeah, yeah.
You're sitting there in the driveway. I pulled
And,
up and I said, these are my exact words. Damn, you're pretty.
So you know the rumor of Kentucky is like incest.
Yes,
Is it true?
That's very true. More in Harlan. For real, where a lot of my family's from. I won't lie, but I'm not like that. Where I used to live in Irvine, I don't know if you ever heard of this. It's they called Blue People. There's a girl I used to go to high school with. She dated a guy that knew one of these guys. Said he'd act normal and everything. He was just blue as he could be, like Smurf blue.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, and I was like, and I've seen him for myself, and he don't talk to women. He just talk to guys.
You think if I went, he would talk to me?
Would you go up there yourself for real?
I would go with someone that knows them. I wouldn't
Yeah,
like.
I don't know him personally.
Oh,
I would pull up.
I don't know him, but I'd ride up there with you.
You go with me?
Yeah.
Because you're like
I'm crazy.
You're a local.
I would go too.
No, I'm just
No,
crazy.
he's
Ain't nobody
got
wants
me in
to
situation.
mess with me. I promise you that.
It seems to be pretty safe here, though. Even if people have guns, like they're not. People just mind their own business, right? For the most part, until they don't.
Yeah, I told her. I said, "Yeah, here we go."
When I pulled up?
Yeah, I was just tightening my fist.
Oh, really?
Ready.
What did you think could have happened?
I was gonna have to friggin' beat somebody half to death.
I went scared a bit. I couldn't wait to see what was up.
So people don't do that around here.
No,
Really?
no, not especially for somebody that was around here.
Let me
I
ask
knew.
you something.
Sure.
You don't do drugs.
No.
Do you just give anybody a ride?
No, I try to judge people if I can feel that they're friendly and kind-hearted, and I felt that with you, which is why I gave you a ride.
really
If I felt like tension, I would just driven
That's
away.
why I got in. Now I won't just get in no car with
Yeah.
either. So that's what I'm saying. But I can tell he was,
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Thank you for letting me come in your house. All right, you guys be well.
Thank you. I love
Hey, nice to meet you. Thanks for letting me in your house. All right, see ya. Whew, that was a little scary to pick him up. Like when I was driving with them, I was like, shit, dude, if this guy pulls out a gun, I am screwed. But he didn't, and he was cool. First, I will go to Harlan to check it out, the old coal mining town. and then we'll continue the journey northbound. Bro, these little haulers are crazy. Yeah, we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna keep moving before I get shot at. The guy was not kidding. Like, people here will shoot at you if they don't know you. I'm now entering Harlan, which is the heart of the coal mining industry from the past. And you can even see it with the brick buildings. You can see the railroad tracks cutting through town. This place reminds me exactly of Bluefield, West Virginia, which is not that far away from here. And look at this building right here. It looks like it hasn't been used in like 80 years. Howdy. Can I ask you guys some questions?
Yeah.
What's happening over here? Like, I've never been here before. Is there something I should see?
You got a four-wheel stuff?
I think it's a rental car. I think it's a four-wheel drive.
Yeah. I ain't nothing out here.
Really?
It messed up.
Really?
Coal mine shut down. All shut down.
Really? You have cool eyes, man.
Yeah.
You must have get that your whole life, your eyes.
Every woman want me.
What are you guys doing? Just hanging out?
Yeah, that's all we do.
Do you guys mind? I'll give you guys 20 bucks each if you just want to take me around for like 30 minutes.
I got it.
Come in. What's your name?
Boy.
Drew.
Boy.
Drew.
Oh, Drew?
So this was all coal mine. Like, all these buildings were used for coal industry, like the brick buildings.
Yeah. All this was a booming town. We had everything here.
But now there's nothing.
No.
So are people depressed? Are they happy?
No way.
They're not happy. So why don't you leave? Why don't you go somewhere else?
I ain't got that much money on SSI.
How old are you?
I'll be 63 in this month.
What did you do for work before?
I done discussion work, car work. I done everything.
Everything. You
Yep.
think you can fix anything?
No, I can't see no more. I can't get my hands in.
So I hear that drugs is a big problem around here.
Oh God, yeah. We had over across the highway. You walk across the railroad tracks. Homeless people sit over there, do dope and everything.
There's a stereotype about Kentucky, and the stereotype is that everyone has sex with their like family members, like incest. Is it true?
Yeah.
So it's normal that like a brother and a sister would have a baby?
No cousin and
Cousin.
cousin. Back in the 30s, cousin.
Yeah. That's interesting. Where's the center of town? It's up here.
Right here, you're almost in town.
It's a small town.
Yeah.
And what makes you happy in life?
Drinking.
That's it. Only drinking makes you happy?
Yep.
Nothing else?
Nothing else.
Family?
Well, my family down there, but I don't see them much no more.
What about friends? Do your friends make you happy?
Sometimes.
Are your neighbors friendly? Why is there a police car in your house?
That ain't police car.
Whose car is that? That's a police car.
It's a fire chief. My fire chief live over there. My house went down, I went over there.
I literally can't understand a word this guy says. Wait, so there's a police car there too? You're surrounded by police.
No, that's fire chief.
So do you know all your neighbors here?
Yeah.
Are they friendly?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think people in Appalachia are really kind. They're really friendly people, for the most part, right?
Yep.
Wait, this is your street?
Yeah, right here.
Can I see inside your house for 2 minutes?
Yeah. Big Dilly,
You're very kind gentlemen. Before we see more of this guy's living situation, I want to take a second to thank the sponsor of this video, Revolut. Walking around this neighborhood in rural Kentucky reminds me that it's expensive to live a desirable life for most people, which is why I use Revolut, the global money app trusted by over 65 million people around the world. Right now, they're giving new users a $20 bonus when you sign up using my link down below, and here's how it works. If you guys travel often, then you know the pain of hidden fees and bad exchange rates. Revolut fixes that. Their app and prepaid debit card on the standard plan lets you spend abroad with no extra Revolut
fees, withdraw cash at in-network ATMs, and send or receive money fast in more than 25 currencies across 140 countries, all of them with competitive exchange rates. And their high-yield savings has been great. You can earn up to 5.5% APY with interest paid monthly, and no minimums or withdrawal fees. If you hit the 10K cap on that rate, your money keeps earning at up to 3.75 APY in a standard savings account. And even on the standard plan with no monthly fees, you get 4% APY on your first 10K. It's truly one of the best rates out there, and it can all be found inside of the app. So whether you're a traveler, a student, a temporary worker, or just want your money to move with you, Revolut makes it super easy. Just scan that QR code or use the link down below to get your $20 bonus. Thanks again to Revolut for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to the rural house tour in Kentucky.
I don't see what.
Wait, is your dog friendly?
Yeah.
It's a little dog.
You get. Come on.
Whoa.
I ain't got a lot. Yeah, I had taking a bath. I can't get my knees moving.
Nice house.
He was. What got a kitchen? I got food everywhere.
No, that's all right.
I got food everywhere.
Pretty nice. Let's go walk around. So what are the biggest problems in society here, aside from drugs?
Jobs.
Nobody can find jobs?
You have work at McDonald's, or some had that way.
Do you think most people are just barely scraping by?
Yeah.
What's the average monthly income here?
Well, monthly is $900 and some dollars for SSI and Social Security and retirement checks, about $1,000 some dollars. Can't live on that.
How much is your house worth?
Well, I paid $300. And my landlord is so nice, he told me it was $400.
You pay $400 a month for the house.
Yep.
That's a pretty good price.
Not really.
You think it's expensive?
Yeah. You're on the SSI, you can't afford it.
That's true, that's true. Show me where you hang out. You're up here by the wall. What else?
That's it.
That's it, really?
Right there, all right. You park in here and then walk.
All right, Roy and I are taking on the streets of Harlan. I feel like you know everyone here. You know everyone?
No, you have way because he think you stuck up.
Do you think this is a great place to live?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you don't see nobody out hardly, and you sit down and eat out and everything you want to.
You wave at everyone?
Yeah. Here old buildings right here. We had a hotel and everything.
You can feel that it was once really popular here.
Yeah.
It's built for a lot of people. All these buildings are empty.
Except this one, he closed. Yeah, it's been too.
Are closed. What do you think about cities like Los Angeles and New York?
Shit.
What do you think about those places?
Shit, damn, keep it. I ain't going down there.
Why not?
I ain't gonna get mugged and killed.
What if I told you that they're pretty safe?
Shit. No, I ain't.
You wouldn't go?
Nope.
How are you? Trying to pick up some ladies?
Not really.
Yeah, you are, Roy.
No.
A lot of Civil War history here.
Yeah, but they
And World War. This says, in honor of the Harlan country coal miners who sacrificed their lives while supporting a family and nation. If you could have anything in the world that you don't have, what do you want to have?
a ball.
A boy?
A ball.
A ball or a boy?
No, nothing. What are you doing in there?
How you guys doing? Is this the only bar in town?
Nope, got that one too.
Oh, he told.
Yeah.
The brewery right here, and you got the portal.
Okay.
Sign up there on the
Cool.
corner. Then you're gonna have the Mexican restaurant. Restaurant-wise, that's gonna be about the only three, and then you got a couple liquor stores.
Not a whole lot going on out here.
So, well, it's all Southeast Kentucky. Coal businesses kind of went down. So
100 years ago, this place was packed with people, right?
Yeah. Well, you got a YouTube channel?
No, yeah, I'm just documenting. I travel around the country, and I just like to meet in.
Where you from,
I'm from Arizona.
Now, some people, man, they look at Harlan, Southeast Kentucky, dumb, hillbilly, redneck, whatever, right? Educated and that. In my opinion, what I'd like to see, like the federal government or something do, I would like for them to come in and build an army base or some type of factories, or give our area such tax breaks that a big factory and stuff like that could come in with it, right? Well, and now we have jobs in the area, and everybody, you know.
Because there's no jobs for them.
There's like no jobs here. McDonald's, I mean, that's like, those are not really
biggest. So I would say your two biggest employers in the county of Harlan is going to be Walmart and the hospital.
Walmart?
Yeah. Or the school
Really?
system.
Well, I lived here my entire life.
Really?
And I was in a house fire today, make 6 years ago. They had to take the rainbow section of the school. I let it swell outside the school for like 11 days.
It made it look better, I swear, buddy. He used to be ugly.
Holy shit, man.
I lost my little boy and girl getting ready to turn 4 year olds, set of twins.
You lost them.
And my wife, she went back in the house after I came out the second time, and she was 90% burnt. My son, he had to let her go 2 days later, so.
You're the only one that survived?
I was the only one that survived.
It was a house fire.
Yeah, it was a house fire due to a propane heater. It was the morning after Easter, April 22nd, 2019. Just like a regular morning, and my little boy, he came to the bedroom door after we'd had our shower and everything. He came to the bedroom door and screamed, "Dad, Dad." He didn't get the last D out. So I opened the door, and it was already smoking, and I said, "Lord, that's what I do." She said, "Go, check, go, check, go." So I just went through, filling the fire and the smoke. I ran out of air. I finally found the door, and they said, the neighbors witness said, as I came out the first time, that I was already burnt naked. My head was on fire. I got me 3 gulps of air. I went back in and I closed the door. And
that's the last time you saw your family?
It was the last time I saw my family.
Wow.
That time, I laid down in the dining room, and next thing I know, I was on the first step, on the front steps coming out the porch.
Did you have like a surgery or a procedure done? Or you?
I've had over 100 surgeries.
And your skin?
Vertebrae is showing that's burnt all the way to the bones. They did mini skin grafts. First
you know what?
used the...
You look great. For having 100 surgeries, you're doing good, man.
Oh, I know.
You're hanging in there. Like you're...
A miracle.
I wouldn't have even known. Like if I just passed by, I wouldn't even know.
And they expected me to stay in the hospital for 2.5 years. And I walked out of the hospital 5 days, less than 3 months, doing the floss dance like the nurses did.
How has it changed you as a person?
You can let things that come at you in life either mold you to be good, or you can let them mold you to be bad. And for a long time, I was bitter toward God, like, wow, would you let such me live and not them? I wish my wife could experience just half the man that I am now.
Aww.
And I find enjoyment out of trying to uplift people and encourage people who's lost hope, and it seemed to not find a way. I try to help them.
How many kids did you have?
I had Alex and Olivia, and then my oldest son, Ozzy. He was at school at the time. It was Monday morning after Easter, and thank God he was there. But he hadn't turned 17 yet, and he had to let Mama go 2 days later, and it mentally affected him.
Listening to this man talk about losing his family in the house fire is devastating, and I really admire his resilience. It makes me realize that everyone out here is struggling in their own ways, and the poverty and isolation makes things even tougher. I want to hear more about his story, so we all head to the nearest bar.
Cheers, bro. Cheers. You grew up here.
Grew up here.
What was it like here in your childhood?
Growing up was better than my kid growing up here. There's nothing for the children to do now.
That's why the kids leave.
Right.
Or they're on drugs.
Right.
That's sad.
They can always find some holler that somebody's doing drugs in if they go seeking it.
Do you think in the future there will be better days for Harlan County, or do you think all the good days are gone?
The good days are gone unless the young generation steps up and they take it into their own hands.
We had more to do in Harlan. Half the kids my age wouldn't be on dope the way they are.
Right.
Everyone's on drugs here. Not everyone, sorry.
I mean, I'm 23 and I've had 6 of my friends overdose. I don't know, I look at it differently because my dad overdosed and passed away. August will make 5 years.
Is it tempting that it's here, or do you just try to turn a blind eye to it? It's everywhere.
It is, but I stay away from it.
Good. Nice meeting you. Well, that was an interesting experience. It's cool just to hang out in these bars and just get a taste of local life. I mean, these guys just hang out. They're friendly, they care about family, relationships, and it's very much of a people-to-people culture, which is dying in this world. Everyone's on social media all day, they're on their phone. Here, people just hang out and talk, shoot the shit in real life. This is a pretty cool place, and I can imagine how if you're from here, it really feels like home, and it just pulls you back to stay here. I mean, home is wherever your family is. I'm driving on Highway 421, deeper into Eastern Kentucky. I actually had a flight out of Lexington, Kentucky tonight, but I just canceled it and moved it to tomorrow because I want to enjoy the journey and see what else I can find up here. As the locals told me in Harlan, this road is very narrow and windy and it goes all the way up into the hollers, and that's exactly where we're heading. I really hope I don't get a flat tire because there's no phone signal, so I'll have to just rely on kindness of locals if that does happen. We are twisting and turning through Eastern Kentucky right now, and it is a blast. I'm rolling up to a place off the side of the road that looks interesting. How you doing? What's going on? My GPS isn't working. Is Lexington this way?
Yeah.
I just keep going up the road?
There, go till you get into Haddon.
Yeah.
Go through one red light, turn right. When you go across the hill, turn right. It'll take you into London.
Okay, thank you. You take care, right?
Yeah, we'll see you later. You do later.
All the best.
Just start, just 421, you hit the expressway down there.
I will do that. Take care. I'm not sure if you guys could hear that guy speak, but I could not understand a word he said. Friendly guy though. I've literally seen these Dollar General stores everywhere. I've never been in one, so I'm gonna go check out what a grocery store looks like, middle of nowhere, Kentucky. It's like a grocery store and supermarket and Walgreens, but really cheap. It's really dark and depressing in here, to be honest. But I guess if you live around here, this is the place where you shop. Nothing very exciting, so we're continuing on the journey. I'm running out of time before we need to be in Lexington, and I know there's more to experience here, but I just don't know where to look. In a parking lot, I flag down a guy in his 20s and ask him about the nearby hollers. He agrees to give me a tour in his red pickup truck, and I feel both nervous and excited about where this ride might take me.
Let me go put my wheel on my truck, and we'll go drive around.
What's up? It's a big boy truck. All right, bro. Give me the tour for a half hour. All right, what's your name?
My name is Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones.
Yeah.
My name is Drew, and everybody thinks I'm Andrew, but it's actually just Drew.
Well, that's what everybody calls me, is Drew.
Really?
Yeah.
And does it bother you?
No, not a bit. You've not really got a whole lot this way, but I will take you and go show you a holler.
If you just stay on the main freeways, you don't really get the culture here. They want privacy, you know?
That's the thing about this county. Everybody loves everybody. Nobody really bothers anybody. Everybody just kind of sticks to themselves for the most part.
And everyone has a gun on them, right?
For the most part, yeah. Like in high school, really the only thing we done was party.
Like house parties?
Not anymore. No, not house parties. Field parties. Drive out to a field, get a big bonfire going, and get fucked up. That's the gist of it.
How do you stay busy? I guess you work, but like
Work.
That's the answer. Work. Yeah.
Work.
Because if you didn't work, you would just fall into the drug trap of everybody else.
Not necessarily. My parents, they were really strung out my whole life.
And you didn't fall into that circle?
No, I've been around it my whole life. Like the second day home from the hospital, I was with my grandparents.
Oh, okay. So your grandparents raised you?
Pretty much, yeah. For the most part, they've raised me. And when I was like 4, my parents got arrested.
Oh shit! For what?
Drugs, trafficking, and producing.
What kind of drugs?
Meth, mostly. Over here was my grandma's sister's house before they moved to Indiana. And up there was, I believe, her aunt and uncle.
You got some generational history here.
That is the house my grandmother grew up in.
Oh, cool, man.
Yeah.
What do you think about like LA?
I would like to go once, just to see what it's like.
Is there crime around here? Like breaking into houses, like?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
And it's mostly the crackheads that do it. A lot of them, though, they're still as nice as they would come. I know several crackheads that they would give you the shirt off their back. They just went down the wrong path.
Is it fentanyl?
It's mostly meth around here, methamphetamine.
Fentanyl kills you.
It does.
You're dead if you try that stuff. Like
now, fentanyl is starting to get incorporated in the drugs around here. That is,
Let's go meet him.
he's a local around
Go,
here.
go, go, go.
He is crazy. He's
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
trip, dude.
I'm Drew.
What, Drew?
How you doing?
I do good.
He said he quit working
Oh,
down there.
I hunt that guy. But then you get him $10. $100 a day.
Danny was giving him $100 a day, and he only paying him $10 a
thanks
day.
for translating.
You're welcome.
Do you like it here?
Uh-huh.
Is it fun?
That far.
Have you ever traveled around America? Do you want to?
No.
See, I told you, bro. No,
I'm telling you.
most people don't want to. Is this your dog?
No, he hungry. Somebody did not feed that dog you walk off.
He's hungry. Somebody didn't feed that dog a while
I
ago.
love that you're translating for me, bro. What's the best and the worst part about living here?
Good people.
Okay, and what's the worst part?
I don't know.
There's a lot of drugs around here, ain't there?
Good, buddy.
Drugs.
Drug head.
Drug head.
That old people do. A fan of me, buddy.
I didn't get a word of that.
All people want to do is take advantage of him.
Dude, that's people just roll around in those cars?
It's legal.
That's cool.
You can just ride around in side-by-sides, four-wheelers, whatever.
Jeff, what makes you happy?
Everything.
Everything makes you happy. That's good.
He's a happy guy.
You're just a happy guy. Nice meeting you. Take care.
See you, Jeff.
Come back see me, buddy.
I will.
See you later.
Bobby at home.
Yeah, Bobby's at home.
Have a good day.
You
Wow, that was awesome. Is there a lot of people like that here, or he's just one of a kind?
He's pretty much one of
He's
them. There
definitely-
will never be another Jeff
He's
Dillon.
definitely high on drugs.
No,
Really?
definitely not. No, he doesn't do anything.
He's not high on, dude. He like looks like he's high.
I don't know if he has autism or
Oh,
Asperger's
okay.
or what.
Some kind of mental.
Yeah, he's got some kind of mental disorder.
Okay.
And his mom did him really bad, like throughout his whole life.
She
His
treated
mom,
him bad?
his sister, from what I've heard, they did.
Like abuse?
I don't know for sure, but I would
Yeah.
assume so. He gets a check for his disability. Either his sister or his mom, or maybe both of them at different times. Like they would always take that check when it came
Oh,
in.
dude, that's so sad, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible. I totally thought he was on drugs, but now I understand that he had a mental disorder.
Yeah. No, he hates drug addicts. He hates them.
He needs to walk home? Someone will drive him.
He will always get a ride.
Wait,
I
so
mean,
that
everybody knows him. He's just like the town.
so that dude just wanders around, and wherever he goes, he just makes friends.
Pretty much.
That's
Pretty
crazy.
much. Yeah, everybody
Do you
knows
not
him.
think that's like bizarre? Is that just totally normal?
I'm sure from your perspective it's insane, but like, you know, I grew up around it. He pretty much he walks the roads between San Gab
Oh,
and
so
McKee.
you can never find where he is. Like he doesn't. Does he have a phone?
No.
He doesn't have.
No
Really?
phone, no. I swear he can teleport. Like you can see him in San Gab and he will beat you to McKee somehow.
So he doesn't work. He just wanders around and just.
He wanders around and asks for $5. You got $5?
Oh shit! I should have given him money. Oh, I feel bad.
Don't feel bad. I got a story on that. A guy I know, Jeff had came up and asked him for $5 to buy Mountain Dew and a candy bar. He loves Mountain Dew and a candy bar. And he watched Jeff go to the counter at the store we was just at, Whistle Stop, and pay with a $100 bill.
What?
Yeah, he's a trip, man.
Dude, this guy just slinging something.
He's out here.
He's the most
he's
mysterious guy.
He's hustling for $1.
That looks like a mom and pop shop next
It
next to this cracked out building.
This is one of the better places to eat in this county.
Hell yeah,
and
man.
it is cheap.
Dude, look at this. What is this building? Hold on a second. What is this?
I'm not sure.
Jeez. All right, what are we getting? We're loading up on food right now, bro. We're getting ice cream, but we're getting real food before the ice cream.
If you get a peanut butter milkshake. If you like peanut butter,
I like peanut butter.
peanut butter milkshake.
I'm getting a peanut butter milkshake. If you tell me it's good, I'm getting it. You order here?
You order right here.
Hello. How you doing? Can I get a cheeseburger? And what did you say you want?
A bacon cheeseburger.
Bacon cheeseburger. And I've been told that this is the best peanut butter shake in Kentucky.
Yep.
Is that true? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna have a peanut butter shake.
Large or small?
2 smalls. How do I pay you? I can't see anything. Here you go. I feel like I'm in jail right now. Has anyone else ever said that? Like the county jailhouse.
You can't get the feel for the world just staying in a place like this your whole life. So
Other people don't think like that. Like if you ask around, they'll probably be like, nah, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to just stay here.
It's like my grandpa.
Yeah.
He doesn't care if he ever leaves.
I feel like most people are like that here, but you're different.
Yeah. Most of your older population is like that. They don't want to leave.
How you doing? No, I'm just documenting local life. Have a nice day. This is the classic mom and pop shop here. It's one of the only ones in the county. It's crazy. How long has this been around?
Since 54.
54.
1965. Edited in the 50s. 56.
Wait, it was at the same location? Same?
Yeah.
Really?
When the road was dirt.
Wow. Was it run by your parents?
It didn't run through family.
That's pretty cool. Damn. Very cool.
There you go.
You got it?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Time to feast.
A feast for sure.
This burger was like $3 or something. That looks really, really good. That is way better than I thought it was gonna be. It's like a serious.
For $3, I mean, it's like a serious homemade burger.
So this is like the place to hang out, like one of the places to eat if you want to go out.
Pretty much. If you want something quick and cheap, this is where you come.
Does everybody drive drunk here?
A lot of people do.
How do you suck this? It's too thick.
You gotta suck.
You gotta suck.
You gotta
I'm
suck.
just gonna eat it like it's a spoon.
You're better off.
You were not kidding, man. That is fucking delicious.
Pretty
Holy
good.
crap. How good is that? 1 to 10.
10
Oh yeah.
all day.
I came to Kentucky and I tried crack, which is basically this peanut butter shake.
It's close enough.
Close enough.
After burgers with Andrew, I leave Eastern Kentucky with a clearer sense of what life here is really like. The struggles are obvious: poverty, isolation, and addiction. But so are the small joys, like sharing a meal with a stranger. In the end, driving through the hollers in Appalachia has given me a glimpse into a side of America that's been forgotten, but still deserves to be seen.